I eat it for my pleasure and it makes it more gushy on entry. But if something tastes or smells off, I'ma embarrass you. You're gonna embarrass the girl. Goddamn, Devon Jackson, ruthless. Yeah, that's actually a kind of an interesting question. Like, so, as a guy, like, if it smells off, I don't really know how to approach that. Like, because I feel like even if you're totally diplomatic and polite and you're like, hey, I really like you, but like there's this one thing, would you be willing to maybe, how would you word it to your girlfriend if it's a little funky down there? Hensley, like, any suggestions?
I don't know. This is like, that's definitely a hard one. I mean, there can be an open line of communication, and especially if y'all are in a relationship, that might be a lot easier than if it's like if you're planning a one night stand, you might just have to bear through it. But if it is a continuous thing, I think there is a way to communicate it. It's also really hard because that is such a sensitive, like, that's probably my worst fear ever, is someone going down on me and being like, oh, fucking shower. Like, worst fear ever. I think that's why a lot of girls don't like being eaten out, because they're really worried. It's a very private area.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, if it's a relationship, it can be communicated of like, hey, maybe like I think your pH balance, like just going to that chemical of like,
just
I
matter
think your
of fact
pH balance might be a little off. Maybe like we could drink some more water, like have shower sex before we do the foreplay or something like that. But if it is a one night stand and you have every intention of not talking to them again, you're already down there. Either like
what are you
do something else or bear through it.
Yeah. My concern is that even if you do approach it really diplomatically and just very matter of fact, there's not a judgment. It's more just like trying to improve the scenario so that things are better, you know? I still feel like it might
I wouldn't do
rub
it
the girl
during
wrong.
the act. Like, I wouldn't stop.
Not
like,
during,
I would take
for
her out
sure.
to dinner and be like, hey, babe.
Yeah, so that's a tough one. Well, I mean, also the thing is like, what if on the first encounter with a girl and you have but you want to pursue it long term, so you're not in a relationship already, but it's not a one night stand, you want to pursue it, but like on the first time hanging out, like bringing it up, I don't know if you have enough rapport yet to like, because that is a kind of a tough convo. As a guy, from the guy's end, I feel like that'd be tough to bring up and do so in a way that would least make her feel bad or insecure about it, you know? So, Natasha, do you want to comment on this?
I don't know. It is difficult because girls do get insecure about that, because it is a thing. It's like a real issue that girls deal with, you know, and it can be the like littlest things that throw it off too, you know? So I don't know, maybe if you guys are close and have a good relationship, maybe you can like say it in a funny way, or you can just like, or if it's like a first time thing, a one night stand, you can just say, hey, I never learned to do that and I'm just not comfortable yet. You just got to be straight up. Like, don't sugarcoat it. I don't know.
Angelina?
Repeat the question.
Okay.
Like how to bring it up to someone.
Yeah, like how should a guy bring it up to a girl if it's kind of smells a bit?
Okay. All right. Little story time here, you guys. When I was a freshman, I had a boyfriend.
I thought you were about to like stand up and start wafting the...
No. So when I was a freshman, I had a boyfriend, and I don't want to like go into it because just in case anyone I know is okay. So, and like he had that issue. He was like, he didn't, smell good. For me, what I did, I just never did it again. Oh, I just never did it again. Like
Wait. Oh, he had the smell issue.
Yeah.
And it was a boyfriend.
Yeah. And I was young, so I didn't want to go about it. So I was just like, okay, I'm not doing it again. But I didn't say anything about it ever. I was just kind of like.
Could it have been a fluke though? Maybe he didn't shower beforehand.
I mean, it could have been, but like I said, it wasn't something that I'd ever explored again, so I wouldn't have known. Mm-hmm. But like, I feel like if I were to go about that, it kind of depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a boyfriend, I feel like you could definitely say like, yo, like, shower before, or like, you know, what if, you know, they get back from work or a long day of work or whatever it is, like you can always say like, okay, I'd rather you shower before we do that. But like when it comes to like hookups and stuff, ooh, that's kind of tough.
Oh, I don't know if you were here when we were. Wait, let me. Kiki? Okay. How does a guy tell a girl she smells a bit down there, politely, without offending her?
I just saw the comment about I don't like seafood.
Okay.
That's kind of implied though, a little bit, but I don't think there's a polite way.
Just got to say it. Just got to get it out there.
I think it's
Can
like
you text maybe a
embarrassing.
text after the fact?
Yeah. I think
Smoke
it's embarrassing
signals?
for both sides.
Okay. Shania, thoughts?
Yeah, just tell me, dude. I mean, I'm gonna want to know.
Sure.
So, but I think, yeah, it's gonna kill the mood, but whatever. We can go back to it. Like, let's figure it out. Cause yeah, if I'm just guessing the entire time, like, oh, I wonder how everything's going down there, instead of just being like, hey, you know, maybe we should shower together. Like, kind of like what you said. Let's shower together before. But yeah, I want to know. It's like a booger. Like, I want to know. Let me know if I have a booger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, I would say go to take a shower together is a good thing to say, to figure things out. And of course, if it smells, it means something's wrong. Like sometimes you're gonna go check it out.
Yep.